Hidden Gem of Berkeley. I'm up here in Mount Diablo. It's not currently Berkeley, but don't worry. I got video of Berkeley. That's a great source of education and a great way to take the kids out to get them educated as well. Stay tuned. I really like this park. They got a lot of rare plants there, and they're all plants just in California, which is really cool. And that's Tilden Park. It's regional, of course. And they got a lot of cool events as well, stuff that they do for the kids. There's some really cool educators there as well. Some people that run some classes there, like good old buddy Stu Winchester, old professor I had back when I was a wee little lad. Anyways, so definitely a place to check out. Great for the kids, great for the family, great way to get educated. They have rare plants there. There actually is a plant there that's, well, I'll let you watch it in the video. Real special stuff. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to Tilden, huh? Okay, the yellow brick road. All right, so Tilden Botanical Gardens. Awesome place. They got a bunch of maps here that you can grab of other areas in the surrounding area that are owned by regional parks. And a lot of variety of the maps, too. I really like that. So what's cool about this park is there's a lot of really unique plants that are rare, and there's also a plant that is extinct in the wild. So that's cool to check out. I can't wait to talk about that one. But I love the markers here. They tell you what the plant is, where they got the plant from. You know, so it's all over California, so you're getting stuff from the desert, from the Sierras, and then here in the Bay Area as well. This is a red type of monkey flower. There's a rare one here as well, but it's an awesome monkey flower to check out because we're so used to the other ones. I'm going to have Beth talk more about Tilden Park with you guys.
Tilden Botanical Gardens is in Tilden Park, and it's a park that's, the botanical garden is dedicated to plants of California only. Whereas the UC Botanical Garden has plants from all over the world, as do a lot of gardens. But this one is just for California, and it is separated into the different zones of the state, like redwood forest and foothills and desert, and there's one we just went through, the Channel Islands, which is interesting because there's all kinds of different plants here, and it's a great place to come to study plants, you know, from different areas. And a lot of things are blooming right now, which is really great. And if you come at different times of year, of course, you're going to see different things. And great place to take kids, to introduce them to plants. So it's just a great local resource that we have. It's right on Wildcat Canyon Road. It's free. Doesn't cost anything to come here. They've got they got a little visitor center. It's nice to walk through. Just a great local resource for plant life of California. A lot cooler over here than it is at home. And I'm just taking an easy day. I hurt my foot last week, so I'm just kind of taking an easy day today and strolling around. It's a great place to, come take a picnic. We're sitting on the lawn right now having a little picnic. Like I said, it's a great place to take kids. Lots of interesting stuff. So UC Botanical Garden is great too, but it's just a little bit different. The place is great.
All right, so I think you get it clear that it's a good place to take kids. You've mentioned this like 6 times. It's also really good if you're a beginning hiker and you kind of like to stay on more of a solid ground. It's a good place to go to. So awesome stuff. This is all in the more southern part of California. Stuff like Anza Borrego, which is the largest state park in California. Cool stuff. And then they've got this cactus here with a little bee working away there, getting some pollen to transfer it over to his colony. And there he goes. Alright, and you can see a lot of the stonework, a lot of the flat surfaced areas. They got a lot of good stonework in this park. And then we're just going to venture on over here. Beth has found something interesting. Eastwood manzanita. I got a pitcher sage that's rare and endangered. Brodea, rare and endangered as well. So it's a lot of really cool stuff. And they try to, I'm assuming, cultivate a lot of this stuff to get it back up so it doesn't disappear. I mean, plants and animals are going extinct constantly. So it's always good to take note of this stuff and try to do your best to learn more about it. They got a lot of really cool rock, and this rock helps adapt the environment that the plants are used to. I don't remember if I saw any of those guys in Anza-Borrego. Really pretty, just different colors, and you can see that some plants don't really require too many leaves and others do. So you can kind of see the diversity of the state of California in this park. A really nice vibrant yellow we have there. And we're going to continue on here. Well, this rock, you've got the lichen on the rock. So this pretty beautiful flower here, just gorgeous. I mean, just a vibrant red, and then it's got that nice kind of artsy look to it. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy here. I'll try to get I've got a better video of, there we go. And you can kind of see the spots of the flower as well, just really unique. So this is a Humboldt lily, which is rare. This guy is, yeah, very poisonous. We'll discuss that in another video down the road. But you see anything that's looking like that, don't touch it. It can do some serious stuff. So, this is a canyon sunflower here. Beautiful. Getting your education. This is the monkey flower that we're typically used to, that we see on Los Trompus. Kind of got that growing everywhere. And Beth is... We got a small rose here that... I don't know if it's the one that grows on Las Trampas, but it might be a different type of rose. But then again, this is a great opportunity to really look into Tyler's video when he starts talking about edibles and talk more about those roses and how roses got introduced. So this is a Indian paintbrush. It's a different type of paintbrush because we're used to more of the red one. And this one is a different color. It's filtered, told you the name right down there. This is the yarrow. Tyler did a video about that too. So do we on the What's Blooming Now. A lot of really, really nice colors. And this time of year is so good to come to this park. It's well worth it. And they have a lot of these some of these green grass areas that you can come and kind of just lounge or hang out with your significant other and enjoy the beauty of nature just right there for you. Nice little grassy area. Just beautiful. And we're just going to go through here. Nice flowers there. I got a little butterfly here. Nice butterfly. It's a beautiful little flying around. So this, we'll discuss this with you guys just for a second. The stonework is various amount of people that help with the stonework, but a particular gentleman that we know did the help with the stonework in this garden. Tyler, you know who I'm talking about. You when we did the grasses, we met that gentleman. He's a very interesting guy, but he's also very talented with stones and just plants in general. He can be quite friendly. Good work, though. Good work. And he doesn't want me to disclose his name. He wants to remain private, so that's fine. So yeah, it's just really, really well done. It just it kind of almost reminds me of Alum Rock a little bit, you know, with the stonework. Some more. These are called Romia culturi. So we're going to continue on, and I'm going to get into this extinct plant in the wild. Okay, so these are extinct in the wild, and they were found in San Francisco County in the Laurel Hill Cemetery. And they were taken from there and then put it in this garden. So they no longer exist in the wild that we know of. It's extinct. And they're growing out here. They're doing really well, really healthy plants. And they're keeping it alive and probably cultivating it as well. But it's a manzanita that is extinct in the wild. It's so cool we found it. We were stoked. These are the Western Redbuds. I'm a big fan of Western Redbuds. They have the Redbuds. Yeah, say that 3 times. They have this really pretty. It's got a nice little heart shape to it, so you can, you know, maybe on Valentine's Day, give it to your loved one. Plant it in the backyard. And they look beautiful during early, like late winter, early spring. And they look beautiful in the fall. Nice in the winter, nice in the summer. Really, it's just all around great tree. They really kind of give you a show almost all year long. We're gonna go through here. Just a nice little stroll in the garden. Nice place to just kind of take it easy and relax. Lots of shade. Shadage. And then this is more of the shadier area I found. I kind of went off a little bit and found a lot more of the shadier plants. It kind of took me back to my Alaskan time when I was up in Alaska for a short time. Learning more about plants. Whatever I can. Real nice. I just really enjoyed the what they had here. And then we got a nice little stream. Nice little ripple and cascade. So these are huckleberry. When I used to work for Blackberry, we had a huckleberry ice cream, and people were like, "Oh, you must have made that up." No, it's actually a real berry. You can find them in Point Reyes and various other locations, but good old huckleberry. They are edible. So I'm going to have Beth talk more about this, what's going on with these caterpillars, what's their story, and Beth, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so we found something really interesting here. This is a pipe vine, which we had done an earlier video of that back in February when they were blooming up in Los Trompos. But here we have the pipe vine caterpillars, pipe vine butterfly caterpillars feeding all over this. And they're really interesting looking. There's little ones, big ones, they're all over the place. But these become these beautiful black and blue butterflies. But these are the caterpillars here. They're feeding on this like crazy. So it's the host for them. Host plant.
We found 2 butterflies above us that were flying around. It looked like they were having a good time. They didn't want to disclose what was going on for, you know, to just keep things to family friendly. Anyway, so they were flying around, but I wasn't able to get video of them. And they will eat the leaves, and you can see all the little leaves there. So if you put this in your garden, they'll show up. It's another type of monkey flower. Alright, these are quaking aspen, and you can find these up in the Sierras way up to about 7,000 feet or higher. find them up in Tahoe. Real beautiful, and they've got a really very pleasant beauty about how they sound. This is Mono County, but these guys, and how they sound when the wind goes through them. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to that for a minute here. Just pay attention. So there's some other sounds as well, to not to distract you, but those are really cool trees. They make some amazing sound. Here's the other cool thing is light. I'm just going to talk about light, not about the flower, but what's really good for any of the photographers out there, you can see the light going through and just filtering through really pleasantly, and you can kind of see that awesome light effect. Really enjoyed that. They have a nursery here as well that you can buy plants from. I don't know what their hours are, but definitely something you want to check out. Also, they have merry-go-round, merry-go-round, and then they also have a steam train as well for kids that's nearby, and a Brazilian room for you that want to get married. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching it. You definitely should check this place out. And right now it's blooming like bonkos. And it's a little cooler too. It's a great place in the summer. Alright guys, thank you so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, give us a comment if you like. Really appreciate it. Does really well for the videos to give it a like. Tells us what's working and what's not working. Alright guys, thank you. Have a good one. A great park. I definitely recommend checking it out, especially this time of year.